Day 1 since impact. With stroke of great luck, I have somehow managed to start up and launch my dear ship, Dolphin, to the sky. I'm glad that my ship's autopilot feature still works, because my pilot room was a mess from the crash landing, and I needed a place to sleep, since the cockpit isn't exactly the most comfortable place to do that. However, I was surprised as I lifted off to the sky to see the red onion lift off with me. Could it be that the Pikmin cannot survive on the planet's surface during nighttime because of some threat looming over them? I need to research this more, and maybe I can help them overcome this issue. Right now, my dear ship Dolphin is missing 29 parts, and if I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokotare. Is it possible for me to collect all the parts and fix my ship in 29 days? Who knows? But my ship's radar has shown me a new place to land my ship, where I believe it holds keys to my survival. I will name it the Forest of Hope, and I have a feeling that the Pikmin will help me again as I set out tomorrow to this new destination. Captain Olimar, over and out. Day 2. Taste of Threat. My Dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Pikmin 1. Today we have arrived to Forest of Hope, and we got a lot to do today. We got Pikmins to gather, things to do, and we can see something over there that we're not quite familiar with. And I believe today we're going to be facing our very first threat of this game. So right now, there's not a whole lot we can do right now until Pikmin take down this wall. They can take down the wall in like gradually, quickly. The more Pikmin you have, the faster it goes down. So it's important to get as much Pikmin as possible to take down the wall so that you can take it down as quickly as you can. And these grass things right over here, I will show what these will do when we get this floor wall down. And also, you can now see that on the upper, at the top of our screen, we have a time limit. We have a day and a night time right now, meaning that when nighttime comes, then our day is over and we have to return here. It's very important that you have all your Pikmin with you before the day ends. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of a grass produces a sort of a yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. So as Pikmin just said, as Olimar said, it is a delicacy what Pikmin eat. Let's put it that way. And that will instantly grow them to flower Pikmin. And flower Pikmin is the fastest. Stop it. Pikmin to keep up with you, because as you can see, like when we move, the Pikmin are slowing down. But if they all would be flower, then they could easily keep up with us. And unfortunately, we just caught 2 flower Pikmin because when they pulled the grass, 2 of the Pikmin immediately drank the nectar. But we will get more flower Pikmins for sure. And we're gaining a lot of Pikmin right now, so making good progress. I'm gonna start pulling these because we're gonna need a lot of help. Oh, is that more grass right there? Oh, yeah, it's more grass. I'm gonna actually have... Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of nectars. See? Now we're getting a lot of flower Pikmin. And a lot of nectars, too. Which is really nice. It's a pretty, like, RNG based, like, how much... nectars you get from those grasses, so yeah. But now they're all flowers and they can keep up with me with my full speed, so that's really nice. So these things are called Bolborks, and they're a bit of a hassle to deal with, but if you throw a Pikmin right on top of them, they will instantly go down. So it's good to aim very, like, specifically on top of the on those small Bolborbs to instantly take them down. Why? It's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. I'm not gonna deal with this quite yet. Because next we gotta deal with this thing over here. As you saw, these are small ones, but that is a bigger version of what we just like much bigger version of what we took down. So let's give this a shot. Come on. Nice. No casualties. No, nothing. And during battles, if you look closely, if you saw closely there was a couple of Pikmin who lost their flower. So Pikmin will lose their flower in battles when they're fighting monsters. So keep that in mind, because they will gradually then devolve back to their leaf form and back to their slower state. So yeah, keep that in mind when fighting things. And also, I am not taking this back because there's something what I want to do before I start taking these guys back. But I'm not taking them back to over here. I might actually take a couple, like, for example, I'm gonna take that because that's more appropriate for the reds. But yeah, let's keep moving. Nice. Good accurate shot. But as you see, something is over there. But we're not quite fiddling around with that quite yet. That's it. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, buddy. My clock has indicated the coming of noon from now on. I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it's best for me to review my monitor's data. I like that I already said this like quite some time ago, and now it's mentioned about it. Across the top of my monitor are sun meter and day display. At the bottom are my spacesuit, damage meter, and Pikmin cages. From the left, these numbers reflect the Pikmin under my command. Pikmin in the field and total Pikmin including those in onions. To adjust my monitor, I can press Z to rotate the camera left, right, to zoom up, to change the viewpoint. I can also press plus to view a detailed computer analysis. I don't really like that you did that while I was doing fighting. But I think we have done enough dilly-dallying. Let's check what this is. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna let Reds focus on that. Yeah, focus on that. I meant the red palette, please. Thank you. You guys leave that alone. Do I have enough of you? Not quite. I can leave you guys for now, right there. Let's pull this guy out. Oh. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with an A and then swap it for another by pressing B. That's a good thing to remember. Like, if you want to throw a very specific Pikmin, then you don't need to like separate them with a C button. So you can basically like hold A and press B to switch between Pikmin what you have easily without separating the two. Or yeah, separating the two different color Pikmin. But yeah, we got a lot to do. And also, if you saw right there, come on, get over here. Yellow Pikmin are quite different, actually. They are capable of doing like a lot of different things from regular red Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin are capable of flying much higher than when thrown, and they are also capable of another ability what red Pikmin don't have, which I'm gonna maybe showcase here, depending on if I have the time. I'm surprised that flower wasn't taken down by one shot, one of those flowers. We'd have a lot of time, but I believe we can get that one part back to our ship, and you guys get that done. You guys are still dealing with that. Okay, I'm gonna help you guys with that as soon as I get the other reds here. And also, you can see here that if I leave Pikmin unplugged for a certain amount of time, they will gradually grow to the flower pulp version. Like they have the flower pulp, and gradually then go to their final state, which is the flower. How come I have a couple of yellow Pikmin right there? This is actually cutting it quite close. I'm gonna have to start preparing for the... Grab that. Yes, good job. Oh, they were quick. Eternal fuel dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I have now recovered 2/30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Good job, you. Okay, here's the interesting thing. What yellow Pikmin are capable of doing, what distinguishes them from red Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin has picked up a peculiar stone. Why did you decide to grab it? Its action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Slightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's a tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. I'm actually now very curious. Can I... Yes, I can, actually. Oh, God. Yep. That's a problem. The glowing rocks that yellow Pikmin picked up seems to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as a powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. But they should be able to open these stone walls that block pathways. Maybe even able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. When I throw a bomb rock carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will throw their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. And as you just saw, I made a mistake. I threw extra Pikmin accidentally, because I thought, like, well, when I switched to the rock carrying Pikmin, I thought it would keep focusing on them, but apparently not. There we go. Both rock walls are open, which is good for the next day. I think we have done enough for the yellow Pikmin, so we can start putting them back to the onion, and I can head back to the reds. We just carried the machine part. Unfortunately, we do have to leave a couple of things behind here because of the time limit. Our clock has indicated the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onion on their own. But if I don't call them call stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend off themselves in the darkness. Let's get rest of you guys. Flowers, there we go. But overall, we got solid progress done. Very solid progress. We got a decent amount of yellows. Got a couple of walls open with yellow Pikmin's ability to pick up bomb rocks. And yeah, we got a pretty good setup here for tomorrow. So with that, our day comes to an end after we fought our first threats of this world. And we found more of our machine parts. With that, let's end the day. With that, we got a lot of done. We lost, unfortunately, 2 in battle, but technically it was not in battle. It was for the from the bomb rocks due to my mistake. But yeah, we got a long road ahead of us, and we got a lot to do on next day. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.